Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. It is not too bad out here in the shade. It's breezy. It is a little humid. It's supposed to get less humid today as the day goes on, and that's good because Dennis is feeling like he's getting a little bit of what feels like a cold. So keep your fingers crossed. I mean, he masks everywhere, but we had the cleaners in the house on Thursday. We have a lot of ventilation, but who knows? I mean, I just don't even know where he would get a cold. So, he's taking a test, but there are people saying with this new variant, the tests aren't great and they don't show up until like 5 days they've been sick. So, hopefully he doesn't feel too bad. We can be outside, having our dinner outside, sitting outside with the kids and Allison and Jason. So last year when we had him for a couple of days, that's when I had COVID. And then we took him for a day, at least overnight, after that at the beginning of the school year when they didn't have school for some reason. And I was feeling not great. I didn't have COVID, but again. But anyway, so hopefully he'll start being better and he continues to be negative. He's up there taking a test right now. I'm assuming it's negative. Anyway, keep your fingers crossed for us. So I just got off the phone and we have a reservation to go on a trail ride on Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Kim is coming with me, so it'll be me and Kim and the girls. And I am so excited. I had called a different place, whatever, ranch, and left a message, and they open 7 days, will return your call in 24 hours. They did not. So I called a different place on a Sunday morning and somebody answered and booked me. So I'm very excited about that. Although she did say, if you've got to cancel, please cancel by 8 o'clock so we don't get the horses ready. And, we've had a lot of cancellations because of COVID. Not surprising. So anyway, but I'm excited. That's going to be like the big event of the week for the girls. But I am planning on taking them to the zoo. Dennis will come with me if he feels well enough. So, anyway. So today is Sammy's birthday party. I didn't realize. I thought it was yesterday. And they're at like a gymnasium or something. Sammy takes gymnastics. Isabel takes karate. And so Sammy's probably just going to be doing cartwheel after cartwheel. So that'll be fun. I'll hear all about it. They're going to be a little late for dinner. Dinner will be a little later than usual because the party's this afternoon. So I hope she has a good time. So there you go. That's the big news of the day. I have to go shopping. I have to get birthday cards and a couple things at the store. And I think that's it. I have to find the other sheets for the second blow up bed. I'm gonna blow up a second bed and put it in my room. So I have to straighten up my room. I have to get the Advent boxes that I bought, the Christmas boxes. I have to move them because otherwise they're going to see them and then it won't be a surprise because it's in my craft room. Oh, and I got to deal with Christy's birthday presents because she didn't do it while she was here and I haven't done them since she left and now they're sitting in there. So that's how it is around here. But I don't think we'll be opening her presents today. Well, we could be, I suppose, because it's it's between birthdays, not totally between birthdays, but then the girls can play with them while they're here. They're kind of crafty-ish things. And because if we wait till Jason comes to pick them up next weekend, Allison won't be here and she won't see them. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Oh, I see a praying mantis crawling up my screen. I haven't seen a praying mantis in quite a while. Interesting. I could be wrong. It could just be a green grasshopper. I'm pretty far away. Anyway. So, I hope Dennis just has a little bit of a snuffle. Because that'll be a drag. But I'm pretty much prepared for the girls to be here. I have a refrigerator full of junk food. Not really junk food. But I have frozen tiny pizzas that they like and chicken tenders and things like that. And I got some kind of potato thing. It smiles. I was going to get waffle fries. Dennis is like, are you sure you can have those, you know, in the house? They're not going to be tempting to you. I didn't think they would be, but I decided those potato smiles would not be the least bit tempting. So that's what I got. I think the kids will like them. And we have all the things that they like. So I even bought them hot dog buns. So there you go. To go with their hot dogs. So we're going to be grilling out here today, burgers, and we have a salmon burger for Allison, and the girls will probably want their hot dogs boiled rather than grilled, but we'll ask them. They can have them however they want. I will make fizzy lemonade for Isabel. She likes my fizzy lemonade, and anyway. So that's today, but I'm feeling really good that I have that booked. That trail ride booked. So my plan is Tuesday the zoo, Wednesday crafting, although it's supposed to be a pretty nice day Wednesday. Thursday trail ride, also supposed to be a pretty nice day. And Friday crafting, and Monday is birthday shopping spree. I've decided to give them a shopping spree for their birthday presents. I checked with Jason and Allison and they thought they would love it. In fact, they're already talking about going to Five Below. Going to Five Below is one thing the girls and Nana do together, so that was always going to be on the agenda. But I think I'm just going to take them to Monkey Fish, which is where I buy these cool kids stuff. Let them pick something and then take them somewhere where they can pick an outfit out. So they get a toy or a science project and an outfit. That's my plan. Unfortunately, I think that creature, which might be a praying mantis, is on the inside of the screen, so it's between the screen and the window. That screen has lots of holes in it from a previous dog trying to jump up and look in the kitchen window. I don't think it was Pearl. Anyway, I hope you can hear me. I don't think my neighbor's too loud, but we shall see. Well, with the breeze on the deck, I'm enjoying this, but I'm soon going to go shopping and then get the bedroom organized. And I'll be all ready for the girls. I'm excited. I hope they are. I hope they are. I hope Dennis is feeling better. So I made key lime mousse. I made my mousse recipe, but I made it with key lime juice and zest instead of blueberries. The original version was key lime, but I had put gelatin in it because I was trying to replicate a little bit the insides of a key lime pie. So this I didn't put gelatin in. Allison does not like gelatin, and I have to reassure her that there's no gelatin in it. She can eat it. And so I did that yesterday, and I made gazpacho before the Zoom call, and the Zoom call was so much fun. Thank you everyone who came. It was so wonderful. And thank you so much for your advice and encouragement about my hood. I think that's going to help me move forward with Isabel's sweater, and it'll have a hood. And the good idea about knitting an eye separate and just sewing it on instead of trying to do duplicate stitch. That was a great idea. It didn't even occur to me. So there you go. loads and loads and loads of good ideas. Although, you know, I wouldn't even have to knit it. I could cross stitch that eye and put it on like a patch, like a Letterman's jacket from the olden days. Do they still have Letterman's jackets? Those athletic people, letter person jackets, something like that. That would also be an option. Something to think about. Something to think about. Something to think about. But a knitted one would, in theory, stretch the same, and you know, and it would be the exact same yarn as I'm putting on the cuffs, and I'm going to put over on the outside of the hood that has the, you know, that makes the string. You know, I'm going to have a tube that makes this, that puts the string in, because it's a hoodie. And yeah. So anyway, thank you so much for your help, everybody. And exciting news, Carol is going to start a podcast. She's hoping to do her first one in September. If you follow her on Instagram, Naughty Knitter 61 is her Instagram handle. KNOTTY KNITTER 61. Naughty Knitter. Pretty sure that's it. She will announce when she's doing it. She got her camera and she's ready to go. Well, she said she bought a GoPro. Guess what I'm going to do? I got so excited. I thought she was going skydiving. I was so excited and terrified for her, and so excited, and she couldn't shut me up. I was going on, and it turned out she's not going skydiving with her GoPro. She's going to podcast. I was so excited. I think everybody thought I was a little crazy. But I'm very excited about her podcast. It's when you're ready to do it, you're ready to do it, you know. It's that kind of thing. I know, and I said this yesterday when I first discovered podcasts, because I didn't know anything about, you know, I was a relatively new knitter, and didn't know anything about podcasts. I came upon a podcast by accident. Lou Lee. And I think her podcast was called Lou Lee. Pretty sure. But anyway, she had a video about this fancy lazy Kate. And I watched her video about this fancy lazy Kate. And it was just a product review kind of video. And then it went to a podcast. I'm like, what the heck is this? And, you know, and very often podcasters talk about other podcasters. And so she mentioned someone else. So I went to find them and went to, you know, and then then you start going down the rabbit hole of podcasts, and, you know, you find out all different ones, you know, and I forget who all I found. And then I found some old podcasts that I was watching, old podcasts. And then I got sad and stopped watching them when I realized they had stopped podcasting, you know. Anyway, that's how I ended up knowing about podcasts. And I found myself narrating my knitting as if I had a podcast for almost a whole year before I decided I'm going to, you know, make the leap and try podcasting. Gee, I haven't had a podcast in over a year now. An actual podcast. Oh, the other thing which reminded me, because I'm low mojo, zero mojo lately, is my arm is feeling much better. So, tendinitis is undoubtedly a repetitive stress injury, and the repetitive stress was apparently knitting, because it wasn't tennis, or, you know. So the silver lining to my having no mojo is that my arm is feeling much better. It's not completely gone. I can still, you know, every once in a while feel a twinge, but it's much, much, much better. So that's the good news. Okay, so I am going to go start my day and get ready for the girls, and go buy them their birthday cards, and get on with my day. I hope you have a wonderful day. We've set the September Zoom date for the 23rd of September, so please mark your calendar and come if you can. We were trying to, figure out, because October, a lot's going on, so we have to have it like the 4th Saturday in October, because the first 2 Saturdays I'm busy, and the next Saturday I might be busy, but Valerie definitely busy, because that's Rhinebeck weekend. So it's the Saturday after Rhinebeck weekend. I don't know if I'm going to go to Rhinebeck. Oh, but I am going. We did make arrangements to meet at the New Jersey Sheep and Wool Show on Saturday, which is like September 9th. Genevieve is going to be there from New York City. Marianne's coming up from Maryland. I'll be there. So if you have any interest or chance of being at the New Jersey Sheep and Wool Show, it's north of Lambertville. It's very close to Lambertville in New Jersey, right across the river from New Hope. It's about an hour, and maybe it takes me an hour and a half to get there. That would, it's possible, because I have to go some back roads and stuff. But anyway, so mark your calendar for that. If you are anywhere near New Jersey, or could be near New Jersey on September 9th, I'd love to see you, and we're getting together. I haven't been there for a couple of years, so I'm not sure where to hold the rendezvous, but I'll talk to Marianne, because I think she and Bob go regularly, so she may be able to suggest a meetup place. And yeah, getting together, so that would be great. Meanwhile, I'm going to go put this on the internet and get my day started. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please. And send healing thoughts to Dennis. Stay safe and stay sane.